So we're going to do the same thing only with this layer now. So let's go ahead and go to our quote cross. Yellow is here, so that's right. Now I've got to put in the orange. I'm going to borrow it from its complementary layer, which is right over here. So I'm going to go ahead and do a 2R to move this down. So 2R, which moves this down over here. I'm going to bat this out of the way. And then I'm going to move it back. But before I move it back, let's move in the one that's supposed to be right next to the yellow one in, which is going to be white. Right next to the orange one in, which is going to be white. So let's move a white one here to replace it with. And that's this guy over here. It's kind of buried in there. You can see that. There it is, white. And I would just do another 2R to bring it back. And then this gets moved back here. Okay, so yellow, orange, white. Now we have to get the red one in here. And that's going to come from this guy right over here. So we'll do another 2R. 2R brings this in, moves this to the side. Now we're about to throw this yellow one up. So let's replace it with another yellow one from this top layer here, which is right over here. So now we can move this down and we should have our cross. You can see the cuboid shape starting to take form here. Move this here, and then we can move these guys in. Okay, so we have all of our centers. Now it's just a matter of putting in our corners here. So why don't we start with this? We're looking for the white and red, and this is going to be coming from this layer up here. So where is the white and red? Do we have one up here that we could use? Yeah, right over here. And this is the proper one because this is going to come down and flip where the red one is going to be facing here. So that's going to be 2R, U, 2R, UI, and 2R. Now, understand that we did put this in, which is good, but we do have the characteristics of creating parity with that algorithm with our new middle layer, which means I still have to hold it and keep it where this is in front of me, because now this and this have been swapped. But if I keep doing that algorithm, I'll be able to swap it back. So I'm just going to keep moving this along and seeing what we've got. Red and yellow. So let's find the red and yellow up here, if one such exists, and we don't find it here, which means it's down here somewhere. So let's just keep going. How about yellow and orange? Okay, here's a yellow and orange. Is it the right one? Nope, it's not the right one because this belongs up here. It's facing the right way up here, so it's perfectly happy being right there. Any other yellow and oranges? And there isn't. So if that happens, we just keep moving. Orange and white. Surely there's an orange and white here. Well, here's an orange and white, but that belongs up here. I don't want that to be flipped in the wrong direction. Any other orange and whites? And finally, yes, right here. Orange and white. So that'll flip nicely down here. And this, which probably belongs in this layer, will be flipped up here to place in the proper place down here. So hopefully it'll cause like a cascade reaction. Well, this takes a lot of hand and a lot of camera to show, but 2R, U, R, UI, and 2R. Okay, so as promised, that took this parity out, that put this in, so now we can keep going again. Put this one in. Yellow and orange, which is right over here, just waiting for us. 2R, U, 2R, UI, and 2R. Okay, so this is all in now. We still have parity over here, but like we did with all the bricks, we don't worry about this parity until we until we finish this layer up here. So everything is in. Now we have to make sure, we have to find which one has all of our corners in. Do we have a sandwich? We do over here, and it just happens to be in the right place. 2 corners in that are appropriate, that are the same color, surrounding one center. So now I'm going to do a corner swap. Predictably, this other yellow is going to be here to here. So we'll do that algorithm to our U, to our UI, to R. Now we turn this one counterclockwise to UI. We turn the reciprocal layer down here. And then just perform the to R, UI, to R, U, to R. And this gets moved. Okay, so predictably all of our corners are in. So what we're going to have to do is move it into this position here. Move it into this position over here so that we can swap these two and get rid of the parity that we have over here. It's going to be 2R, U, 2R, U, 2R, 2U, to R, to U, to R, U, to R, UI, and to R. Okay, so that is placed. That parity has been fixed. So we just continue our plan here. I'm going to swap these two. This goes here, this goes here. To R, U, to R, U, to R, to U, to R, to U, to R, U, to R, UI, and finally to R. Alright, now finally I want to move this to here. Swap these two. This is not the yellow side, this is the white side, so just bear that in mind. Switch to R, to U, to R, to U, to R, to U. And it just so happened that all the parities got fixed, so everything is fine over here. Then we do the final 2 layers here. So now we're going to get the cross down here. We have to get the greens in the proper configuration. So I'm going to want to put find the green and yellow, which is right over here. So take this, I'm going to put this down to here. So double turn this over here, move this out of the way. Now the one that I want to move back is the one that's going to be right next to the yellow, which is orange. Do I have green and orange up here? Yeah, right over here. So we're going to turn this over here and turn this down. So we turn this back. So this is in right next to the orange. The next green is going to be the green and white, which is right over here. So double turn, move this out of the way. Just so happens that my green and red is ready to come down here to join its brethren over here. So double turn this back. Bang, and then move it in. Alright, so you can see that we have our bottom cross over here. Now it's just a matter of moving these guys in. All the green ones have to go in, white and orange, right over here. Okay, so I'm going to move this down here. It's going to make parity, but that's okay. To our U, 2R, UI, and 2R. So this is where it needs to be. Created a big parity over here, but that's all right. Let's move this into position. And this is going to be the orange and yellow, which is going to come right here. And should also fix the parity. 2R, U, 2R, UI, and 2R. Okay, so we've got the bottom layer here. Now we just do the top layer, same technique. I see these corners are in, so let's move this in its proper configuration here. And we'll just do a corner swap to get this orange to here, to bring these corners into configuration. 2R, U, 2R, UI, 2R, UI here, DI over here, 2R, UI, 2R, U, and 2R. This is moved back. Okay, so all of our corners are in, so it's just a matter of middle swaps. Let's swap these two. It's a clean, well, not exactly a clean swap, but a swap. 2R, U, 2R, U, 2R, 2U, 2R, 2U, 2R, U, 2R, UI, and 2R. Alright, so we did put the middle over here. Let's go ahead and put this middle to here. Now bear in mind when I did this I created a parity over here, so I have to make sure that I move these into the proper position, and I'm going to swap these two. Same thing. 2R, U, 2R, U, 2R, 2U, 2R, 2U, 2R, U, 2R, UI, and 2R. We got it back to the cuboid shape, but I'm going to finish the job that I started. Put this in. I just have to put this middle over to here, then I'm done with that part. And it's going to be an opposite middle swap, 2R, 2U, 2R, 2U, 2R, 2U. Okay, so the shape shifting is done, and I've got it back to the cuboid form. Now the rest is parity algorithms. And I'll remind you that basically what I'm doing is I'm looking for windows of opportunities. I can see this whole slice can be pulled down and rotated. So that wasn't a problem. Now this is a hit or miss type part. And what I mean by that is it can come easy, it can come hard. This could have been like a buckshot smattered everywhere or not. This is just how it happened to turn in. What if I just turn this one down as well? Bang and bang. Okay. I just happen to have it easy. The reason why is because I've got a very clean parity right over here. Now of the times that I've solved this, this is the easiest that it has come. Now I'm happy to do a revisit with more complicated situations, but it's exactly the same techniques as the 3x4x5, and as more people start collecting this puzzle, if you'd like me to do a revisit where I have more situations of different types of parities, I'm happy to do that. This one is going to be easy. This is an even number parity algorithm which will fix both of these and solve the whole puzzle. And that's going to be the URF starting here, splitting it down the middle, and then splitting it just above both parities with a middle U's. So 2U, 2R, then split the 2F down here, 2F, then 2u, and then split it over here with the 2u, and then finish off with a 2f, 2r, 2u, and it's done. All right, so we have ourselves a solved 3 by 5 by 6. First time scramble, first time solve seen on YouTube. So I've taken you from the entire genesis of the cube, from the acquisition of it, the cleaning of it, the dyeing of it, the assembling of it, the stickering of it, the scrambling of it, and the solving of it. So we've taken it all the way through its cycle of life. Let me know if you like that kind of organization, but otherwise there are more cuboids coming to demonstrate and to show. So hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching.